Hi everybody, welcome to Paper Wishes Weekly Webisodes. I'm Lene Gehrig, and today I have got a fantastic collection from our friends at 49 and Market. This is Spectrum Sherbert Tidal Wave collection. Tidal Wave in that it's blues and greens and gorgeous. It makes the art of collage card making so easy. Here's one of the cards we're going to be showing you today. I can't wait to show you what else I came up with. I stayed up late last night, so come back and play with us. This first card is what I would consider to be sort of a more basic collaged card. And I'm going to show you how easy this one was put together. But first, let's take a look at the 6x8 Tidal Wave paper pad. And it is gorgeous right here. It's got all of these beautiful flower papers here, which how beautiful to just take your card and then put it on one of these. Gorgeous. As you can see, there's 3 of each pattern, double-sided, gorgeous. I'm going to kind of go through quickly. And then as we get farther down in the pad, just a little more like texture and paint and stenciling. Gorgeous. All that done for you, so you don't need to worry about this. These are all double-sided. I think what I'm going to do is look at that one with all that like ephemera in different colors. And then let's do this on this side. So the reverse side, we're just going to go like that. Ooh, mostly solids, textures. All right, so for this one, I just saw it here, this one right here. Took my 5 by 6.5 inch card, glued it bang to the back of this one. And then there's some fantastic cutouts on this. So I went ahead and I took my little scissors and I cut these little guys out right here, and then a single flower, and I just put them in a little cluster. Oh, first I should mention, cut a couple of strips right here. So like a paper cutter was really handy for that. They're each about 1 inch wide, and you can see they're different lengths. And I cut a little dovetail or a little V in the end of each one of those, and just layered them on the left side of the card. So you've got one piece of paper right here, and then a couple of, these were sort of scraps that I had from the other cards. Just laid those strips right there, glued those on. And then I just glued my cutouts right here, foam taped this little cutout butterfly, added a little twine. This is jute twine. I used this, I think, on every card today. It was very handy, really natural for this collection. And then a little script greeting dazzle sticker, which I forgot to grab those, but I'll list those down below the video. So as you guys can see, this collection, you guys, and we have a fantastic money saver on that. And if you're watching us on Paper Wishes on our webisode page, the money saver's right over there. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video, and in the description box you will find a link that'll take you to this page. All right, so let's move on to the next one. Oh yeah. Okay, so this one uses a slimline card, so it's 8.5 by 3.5 inches wide. Well, this paper is 6 by 8, okay, so that left us a little 1/2 inch or 1/4 inch at the top and the bottom. So before gluing my paper down, I just added a little strip of paper at the bottom, at the top and at the bottom, and then glued my paper right on top. So let me see if I can get really lucky with quickly, and yeah, I found it. I was going to say, which paper did I use? I used this one right here. Right? Isn't that cool? And then I added some rub-ons. So after I covered my card, added some rub-ons. These rub-ons are amazing. There's 6 sheets, and look at those gorgeous butterflies. And I'm going to show you how to use these in detail very shortly. Look at those, gorgeous. And then these cool borders and that lace. Love it. And then these are just like beads and stars and borders. See if we can see. They're just kind of like stitched borders. And what I did was, for this card, I cut some of the, I find it's best to, if you find an element you want to use on these, take your scissors and just cut them out. Okay, and then you're going to take these and you're going to just separate them from the backing sheet. Cut out the backing sheet too. And then you're just going to lay them on your card and then rub them on. I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. But I put those little borders just along that top and the bottom, just those little stitch borders. And then found a little greeting here. I love this. Let's be friends forever. in a really cool like typeset. And then here, we've got these great like portions of text, portions of splatter paint. And I took this one right here and I placed it right here, and you can see the text there. See the text? And the splatter paint there, that's from the rub-on. And then I did another one up here. See, I took this part and put it up here and just added that extra layer that was just really cool. And then I moved on to the laser cuts. Okay, and the laser cuts, I think these might be the best laser cuts in the business, you guys. 49 and Market really knows what they're doing with their laser cuts. There's no white edge or anything on these. These are really cut really close to the image, and they are amazing. Look at that. Yeah, just look at how like right on there. And then so we've got beautiful leaves and butterflies, and then we've got these beautiful flowers, and they're all in that Tidal Wave, that blue-green collection. Is gorgeous. All right, and here, let me just leave this open. First I started off with, I wanted to put like a long leaf. So I started off with this one right here, and I just put that, glued that right there on the card. And then I went to the flowers, and I chose, where are they? So many. This one right here, I glued right here, and then this one right here. And, oh, and this one right here. So actually I did the leaves first, then this one, and then this one. And just layered those on there, and then tied a little 2 lengths of twine together to make this bow and glued that right on there. So easy to put together, and made it look like it looks really hard to do, but it's not. It's so easy, you guys, because the collaged papers, this is all done, okay? And then you get to play with the rub-ons and the laser cut, and it's just a blast. I had a great time. All right, so this card, we can zoom in again, Steve. This one is 6.5 by 5 inches. And I first covered it with this one, which is a little more solid. And then I went to, yeah, this one right here. And just cut this off right there so that it kind of nested right in the center. That was fun to do. And then, let's see. Oh, let's see, what did I do first here? I added some of these beautiful acetate pieces. You guys, these are gorgeous. They don't show up, yeah, they do show up well in the black. Look at those, they're so cool. And I took one of those and I wanted to make a big kind of statement piece. So this one right here, whoops, sorry, this one right here was the first thing I put down. And then I took another one, which is this leaf right here. I don't know if I can find it in all of this, but so many leaves. Here, is this it? I get lucky? Oh, that's the larger version. Okay, anyway, let's take my word for it. That's also a piece of acetate. And then I returned to my leaves for my laser cut. Here we go. And this one right here, turned upside down. Just put that right there. So all my stems are kind of going this way, and then this one's going this way. So I put that there. Might have been another little acetate piece there. So I've got 1, 2, 3 acetate leaves. Then this one right here from the laser cut. And then I added, oh, I forgot to grab them. These are Blue Jay flowers, also from 49 and Market. And there was a wonderful collection. This one has a little bit of gold on it. And I just did a collection of 3 here, tucked in a few leaves that came with that, and then put one right here. And then the butterflies right here. One thing that is so great about these butterflies for the acetate is that you can take them, and if you want to add a little dimension, just take it and just fold it. That. And then you've got a nice fold. And then you can just set that right down and glue it right there on the fold, that there. And then these little guys right here, these little ticket stubs, they actually came from right here on the back of the laser cut has got these great cutouts. I love those, and I'm going to use those on the next card too. So I just cut those out, and I cut them in half, and then just glued one and foam taped one. And then here's a little rub-on greeting, thinking of you, and then I just wrapped a piece of twine and tied it at the top. So this is an example of a card that's collaged, and there's just layers on there. You can see the layers a little. All right, so let's move on to this last card. I'm going to actually show you, we're going to put one together. All right. Got all my little pieces here. All right, so let's see. 5 by 6.5 inch. And on this one, I wanted to add a little ink to this. I forgot to mention on this one too. Inked the edges of this one with a little ink pad. This is French Navy, just to give that a little bit of a defined edge. And I did it on this one as well. There we go. Well, there it is. I'm going to need that. And then our next piece is this sort of postcard shape, and that is from the back of the laser cut. I love how they're using that to just really allow you to get use of all of that paper. I'm going to take a little Cosmic Shimmer glue. Just going to glue this in place. Like that. And then I've got a rub on, and I've already, like I said, cut these out. Don't try to take the whole sheet and just rub a portion of it on, because it does not end well. I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this right up in the corner. Okay, just another layer here. Oh, I should mention this little stick, rub-on stick, comes with the rub-ons. And you're just going, as long as you're pretty much rubbing every little element of paint or line or ink on here, it's going to connect. And then what you can do is you can just lift and peek. As long as it's not shifting, you can just lay it right back down. Another little piece I forgot. I like to use the big end, covers more space. And you'll notice as you rub on, it's hard to tell right here, but it sort of changes color from the top. And that's how you know you're like, oh, okay, it's connecting. There we go. And it's a nice slick surface on there. Okay, then here's another piece that was just left over from, when I cut down another card. Another piece of this little ephemera, this page right here. And we're going to, I've inked the edges of this as well. Put a little glue on there. I'm just going to glue that right across like that. And this is just sort of my process of collaging. And then we're going to take this piece right here. And I think, this is a last minute decision, I'm going to tuck that under there. My glue had not dried yet, so I was good. And then this piece, I got a little piece of foam tape on the back of that one. I'm going to put that kind of like that. So I've got some layers like that. And I've got my big acetate leaves. And I get asked sometimes about what you use on the acetate leaves. Just glue. The Cosmic Shimmer works great. Like that. Okay, and now we've got a little laser cut piece. I'm going to take that. My tag isn't all the way down right there. I'm going to tuck that under there a little bit. It's kind of good to leave some areas that you can add as you go. And we've got foam tape on these little, these are pansies. Put one right there. I've got another little pansy. I'll go put that over here. And I've got a little, this is one of the rub-on greetings that I just went ahead and I just put it on a little square of paper. Always believe in your dream. And we're going to put that right there, just overlapping that leaf. And I've got one of these butterflies that's laser cut as well. Put that right there. Maybe we won't. Maybe we'll put it over. Nope, I like it there. And then I've got a little bit of twine. It's in a very bright shade of green. And I can sort of put that right there too. This part right here has got the most density of collage. That's okay. Putting it over that little ticket, but it's sort of over the stems. There you go, you guys. Collaging, quick and easy. We've got a fantastic money saver on this collection. Would really encourage you to check that out. And it's on the right-hand side of your screen. And if you're watching us on YouTube, just look below the video in the description box and you'll find it there too. And you know what? Join us on Paper Wishes. We do 3 to 5 of these videos a week. Subscribe. We wouldn't want you to miss any of them. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.